Hey folks, so if you're looking for a side hustle in the UK, you've definitely come to the right place. I've now done over 15 different side hustles, trying them out for you, see what works, what doesn't work, and more importantly, how can you link them together to create even more money for you so that eventually you might be able to get that to that point of retirement and getting away from your day-to-day job. That's my plan. I'll be sharing that with you in all of these videos on how I do different jobs or different side hustles, build them up, link them together, and eventually I'll show you how much money I'm making per month. Again, being honest with you up front, not a huge amount of money up front to start off with, but I plan to expand that over time, and you're going to come on that journey with me. So without further ado, I am going to show you what I currently do and what work streams or income streams are working for me and how I started. So this is my pyramid of money that I've got right now. This is my different income streams that I've got, and I'll take you through them through different videos, but this one is to give you ideas about how you could start to build up what I call the kind of golden loop of how you tie in all of your different services and income and start to feed them in to get even more money. So I actually started up here. I started as a Udemy instructor. It's super simple, and again I've got a video on that. I'll leave a link down below. But if you're in a job that has skills that are sought after, such as IT, or it could even be customer service, or it could even be, starting a business. Well, you can actually create a course for free, sell it to people on there, and get a small commission per course that you sell. Super simple to do, and you don't have to have any startup cost bar maybe getting a good microphone and using your webcam like the laptop one I'm using right now. What I then done was I looked at Skill Success. I thought, well, if I can sell courses on there, I can sell them elsewhere. Because your courses are not exclusive to Udemy. So I started selling them on Skill Success too and had a bit of success. And I thought, well, actually, why don't I take this one step further and create what we call digital products? So I started doing ebooks on KDP on IT management. And I've had good success on there too. I then took it one step further and I thought, well, what's everyone else not doing that I could try? And one that came up that I've not seen a lot of YouTubers talk about is LinkedIn Learning. So if you've got good experience of presenting courses, and I had through that time, about 2 or 3 years after I've started Udemy, I then applied to join LinkedIn Learning, done a small interview, and now I make courses on LinkedIn, which is a great way to make even more money. From there, I love creating courses, but I also have a desire to have my own business with things that are beyond that. So I thought, what other side hustles could I do? And I found the Amazon Influencer Program. So this one, just to reiterate, is when you log on to Amazon and have a look at their different listings, sometimes you'll see small videos from influencers who are convincing you to buy a particular product. And the whole point of that is to increase conversion rates for Amazon for people buying rather than just looking. And when you do buy that, after watching a video, you'll get a small commission. The best way to start that, and again it's free but you have to apply and be accepted and have a good social following, and again I'll show you that in a different video later, is you need to think about, what kind of things have I got around the house that I could then try and get on Amazon as a video and start earning commissions. Very quickly though, what you'll learn is some of that might not be in Amazon, some of it might not be sought after on Amazon, so you're not going to make too much commission. Or you might find that you run out of things pretty quickly, and that's okay. So for me, the next step I took was thinking, well, how do I get my hands on more things so I can do a video review but also make even more money? So for me, what I done was I started an eBay business. I was buying and selling, and you can do this many ways. You can go to charity shops, you can go and get things that are valuable, and again I've got a video on that in terms of how you can identify things that are valuable and sell them on eBay. And then it took that to Vinted and done the same thing too. I've got a bit of a unique take on this, and again I looked at ways of getting more things for less money but was also valuable, and that sounds like a thing that's not possible, but honestly it is possible. If you're willing to do things that the lazy people out there are not willing to do, for example, go to auctions, be that person that's in a social area rather than hiding behind a computer, you can actually go and get things for far less than the competition you've got on with online auctions. So I actually went to lost and found auctions and lost and found property from different businesses, got that stuff and then put it on eBay. And again, there's a bit of risk, but I'll go around that in a different video. So I started to get loads of clothes, loads of electronics. What I'd done was I would test them and I would then do a video of them on Amazon. But also what I would then do is sell them back on eBay and Vinted and make the profit from them too. So you can see how it starts to link together. And then eventually what I started to do was think, well, how did I go even further? So I then took that to Udemy and done a course on here about how to make money and start online businesses. I've also got a KDB course on it, and also on Fiverr, which is down here, which is an area where people can buy services. I was finding that a lot of Amazon sellers were trying to contact me on Facebook, LinkedIn even, and many other social media platforms I've got. And what I was finding was it could be messy. So I wanted to centralise all that and make sure that I had an audit trail for every time that a seller wanted me to do a video for them and get some money from it too. So I started on Fiverr. I make about $15 to $20 for a very basic video and I get a free product. So you can see how it all links together very nicely. And at the very bottom here, you're going to see two other ones that I started with, which are kind of now a bit more redundant, but I still do now and again. Is I've got Indeed, which is like a survey, a video survey thing. And basically you download an app, you look at the questions and you record yourself answering that question. You earn about 40 to 50 pence per question and it adds up quickly. It's not an area that you'll make a lot of money on, but if you're starting with no money, it's a great way to get double figures quite quickly. Respondent, on the other hand, is time resource intensive, but you can make a lot of money from it. So if you've got skills or you like to give your opinion on things, for example, I've done a 90-minute interview with a user researcher on a website and, from being a parent, and it made me about £123, I think it was in total. There's plenty out there to be done. So all of these things raise capital for me. And what I end up doing now is I have started to, use that profit I've made to reinvest in all of the other areas that I've got. So I can now buy more stock from my eBay. That means I can now get more videos on Amazon. And if I learn about how to, authenticate Gucci things, for example, I can then maybe do a YouTube video or a KDP ebook on that too. So that's the kind of thing that you're looking for. So tying all that together, this is how I kind of map out my areas of opportunity. So you have got Amazon influencers, for example. Well, that's not just in UK, it's also in USA and Canada. So I then started to upload videos on there too. I've also got KDP, so my ebooks. What I also done was I've also got them on Kindle and I've also got them on Audible. And for these surveys, because I do so many of them, or I used to do so many of them, I get sometimes invited to specific surveys that you earn a bit more money from. So what you need to look at when you're thinking about side hustles is not just one. What you want to do is think about the opportunity to link them all together so they enhance each other and they start to make even more money. Again, it sounds very cheesy, but what I'm trying to say is you want to create what's called a golden loop, and you continually feed that loop with even more opportunity, and it will continually generate you even more assets and money. So that's how I've done it. And again, this is actually one of my income streams eventually, where I want to get enough following to make enough money that, YouTube becomes an asset too. And I do that by sharing knowledge, and you'll see that that's a big area of opportunity as well. So I hope that helps. I'm just trying to show you that within the UK, there is plenty of opportunity to make money outside of your normal income. So think about not only just starting one side hustle, but how do you link all your side hustles together to make even more money? And this isn't about doing everything too quick and not at quality. This is about doing as much as you can at high quality and making money. It's not something you're going to make good money overnight. I've started making good money maybe in the last 6 months. So what I've done was when I came home from work, I would dedicate at least 1 or 2 hours once the wee man went to bed, and I just would focus on one side hustle per week, give it the love it needs, try and get more assets out there in terms of things to sell, and that's how I made my money. So if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to this channel. I am brand new. I am trying to make it into one of my side hustles. And for me to do that, I will continue to make videos that are no nonsense, showing you different incomes in more detail, or income streams in more detail. With that, there is loads of potential for you in the UK. So always remember, there's plenty of money to be out there. You just need to work hard enough to get it and be that 1% that is willing to take that opportunity. And you know what? You'll be the one sitting there retiring early compared to everyone else. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll speak again.